Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight prices for the corn and beans are unchanged. Wheat's up a little bit. We had a little bit of a rally yesterday in wheat. Some people blame it on some of the heat and dryness that we're seeing in parts of Europe. But others thought that lack of deliveries is causing a squeeze in the nearby Chicago wheat market. And so it's making new highs overnight. And we'll just kind of see how high is high in the wheat market when you have global supply situation as bearish as wheat is. As far as the rest of the markets, I think we're kind of on hold here, waiting for quite a bit of unknown questions to be answered. The first one will be export sales. What kind of numbers do we get today? Market's expecting somewhere between 200 and 500 wheat. Combined old crop, new crop between 250 and 700 corn, and somewhere between 300 and 800,000 beans. Again, the numbers are probably below the pace that we would need to try to get into a demand-led rally. And so we've got a lot of competition coming out of wheat in Russia, beans and meal in South America, and corn in the Black Sea and in Brazil. As far as other news, tomorrow we get a USDA report. It's not expected to have a big impact on the market, but USDA said 92.8 million acres of corn in March. The range of guesses is 82 to 90. Some people think that they'll come out maybe with a model that shows 5 million less acres, but the guess is that maybe we'll see 7 to 8 million less acres when it's all said and done. The guesses between soybean acres is 81 to 86 and a half. The USDA was 84.6 in March. Most people think we'll see a little bit higher bean acres than 84.6, because when the farmers were surveyed at the end of May, they were hoping that they could switch some corn acres to beans. Stocks, 5.3 corn, same as last year. Beans, a record almost 1.9 billion bushels of beans versus 1.2 last year. And 1.1 billion bushels of wheat, similar to last year. So the stocks numbers in general will be a little bit negative. There was a group that now expects China's corn pork production to drop 30% this year. They previously thought there might be a 16% drop. So the African swine fever continues to spread and continues to reduce pork production in China. Weather-wise, 11 to 15-day map looks like featuring below average precip and average to above temps for the Midwest. The plains, below average precip and average to above temps. So again, that forecast could offer a little bit of weakness in the marketplace, allowing farmers to finish planting, allow crops to grow out of their wet feet situation right now, and help the winter wheat harvest. As far as deliveries are concerned, we're expecting 0 wheat and 0 meal, maybe 0 to 500 corn, 250 to 500 beans, and 1,000 to 2,000 oil. Yesterday, the funds were buyers of wheat and sellers of corn, beans, meal, and oil. We continue to look at them being long about 30,000 wheat, maybe 120 corn, and short about 70 beans going into month end. Going into a critical weekend where the two presidents of China and U.S. will meet and try to come up with some type of plan for a trade reconciliation. And then Sunday night and Monday morning, we're going to start trading July weather and crop conditions. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.